Bella. Welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I have something that I think is very exciting to share with you all today, and I hope that you agree. So, back in January, I saw, well, even before January, I guess, I saw this thing on Instagram, I want to say, maybe it was Facebook, where there was a fabric company who had heard about this store that was closing and they were going to try to help and they were going to do something with some of the materials, but they didn't say what. And then there was another video where it was like, okay, we're going to buy X products and we're going to put them for sale soon. Okay. Um, and hold on just one second. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was like a blip for you, but it was a little bit longer for me. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I had all my ducks in a row. So anyway, I saw the videos and I was like, oh, that's intriguing. So I clicked follow, right, to follow them. And then I saw a new video pop up that it was like, we have all this stuff in, go check out the website. And so much of our proceeds are going to go to the Loose Ends Project, which is something that Joann's was big into doing before they went bankrupt. And that is where they match people with projects that have been unfinished due to death or illness or something like that, so that somebody gets that keepsake item even if the person can no longer finish it, right? And since the company, Joann's, is no longer with us, the project, the Loose Ends Project, is really, really struggling to continue to make those connections, especially financially, like sending things to people, trying to help them find yarn that will help them finish the project, and so forth and so on. So I thought it was a really great cause, and I went to Swanson's Fabrics website and I bought stuff. I bought stuff. Ooh, I can't show you that. That's not what you need to see. We need to go this way. Turn it this way. Okay. So I bought stuff. And I probably bought more than I should. But that's okay. So the thing is, though, they would not ship to me. So I had to have this shipped to someone in the States. And then I had to wait for them to send it to me. Well, there was lots of bad weather at the time that this was supposed to be delivered. So it took quite some time to get to me. But it's here now, so I figured we'd open it together. So let me find... I don't want to use my scissors for that. I have... I have this. I'll use this. Sorry, I didn't want to open it, and I've been sitting on this for a little while because I didn't want to open it in a rush during February. So it's been sitting for a little while I waited. Not long. It was probably like, I don't know, the 25th, 24th, 25th when I got it. Something like that. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, I think they put other things in here. Because this box is not the box that it came in to the person. Okay, yeah. So, let me take this out. Let me take this out. You don't need that. It's not anything, it's just socks, but they're for someone else. Okay, yeah, so this is the Loose Ends Project. That Swanson's Fabric is selling this stuff to help with. Okay, and I'm gonna give you the QR code and you can scan that if it will focus. There we go. You can scan that QR code and see if there's any way you can help, right? I think this is a wonderful project. I think it's amazing, and okay, I don't know why there's so much of that in here, but here we go. I hope that we can do something to help, right? Okay. There's actually an invoice, which is nice. Wow. I'm excited. You wanna see what I got? I got all this. And there's another row down there. There's so much yarn. Okay, so I bought so much. I don't regret any of my choices. I don't regret it at all. But like, where am I gonna put it? It's a good problem to have. I'm not complaining. It just makes me laugh. Okay, so one of the reasons why I got this is because I don't, I've never seen this before. I've never seen this yarn. And then I started putting it in my cart and I was like, okay, well, I don't know if I'm ever going to get this yarn again. So I need as many colors as I can get, right? And so I put, oh man, I put so much yarn in that cart. And then I was like, okay, I don't need all the colors. And I don't need that many of each color because I had like 8 of each color in my cart. That was a lot of money. So I was like, okay, that would be like ideal wish list, no limit on funding kind of situation, right? Obviously, I have a limit. So I was like, nope, we're just going to keep scaling. So I went through first and took out all the colors that I really just, I was like, am I going to use that? Probably not. Is that something that people normally ask me for when they ask me to make things? No. So I was like, gotta go. And then I whittled it down and whittled it down to this, right? So I have 4 balls of each color, I believe. Let's see. I don't think there was any that I ordered less than 4 of. No. So 4 all the way. So every color that I'm going to show you has 4. And this yarn is Finnish yarn. It's from Finland. So the person who had the craft store had all kinds of things. Like when I was looking at the videos that they were showing, there were storage units upon storage units of things that the store was like closing and they had all this stock. And all of these other craft stores kind of picked up the pieces, right? And they helped put the crafting materials back into the world, right? Which I think is great. And then I think also helping the Loose Ends Project is wonderful. So I probably spent more than I would have normally because I knew that so much of this was going to go to this nonprofit, right? And I thought, well, I can't necessarily finish things for people, but I can help fund it in some small way. So that's why I have all of this. But we're going to go through the colors, okay? So this is called Yellowwood is the name of the yarn. The company, can't talk. The company I think is Rondo, but it says made in Finland. Right? So I was like, that's so cool. Let's give it a try. So it is 1.8 ounces, which is 50 grams, approximately 90 yards or 80 meters. It is machine wash warm. use a mild soap or detergent. You can use a number 6 knitting needle. I don't think they mean a 6mm. Size of crochet hook gauge is G. Okay. I'm trying to, you can iron, you can dry clean using P. I'm trying to find, I know what it is, but I'm trying to find the, oh, there it is. Okay. It was covered up by the other sticker. I was like, I know that this is a certain amount of whatever, trying to find the material. But it is 85% cotton and 15% viscose. If that will focus for you. I don't know. Okay. So I have 4 of each. So I'm not going to necessarily show you all 4 each time. But I have this navy color. And this is color 89. Okay. And I have to catalog all this. Oy vey. Okay. Then I have this, a really pretty green. This is color 95. And that is not true to color. This is not turquoise. This is green. I may line them all up and take a picture because I did add lights in here, but I may just take a picture and show you guys. I have this brown color. This is color 82. That's pretty true to color. Okay. I have this really pretty yellow. It's 94, color 94. Now this is showing up a little bit brighter on camera than it really is. It's a little bit darker than that. No, it's still brighter, but that's okay. I have this red, which is color 90. That's pretty true to color, actually. Okay. I do have this because I do get asked to use this a lot. I think you guys like just to torture me. This is color number 92. It's like a magenta-y color. Okay. I have this brown, like a beige, more beigey color. So this is color 81. Right, so this is 82, this one, and this is 81. Just so you can see the difference. Okay. And then I also have this cream color. This is 91. Right? Got this cream color so you can kind of see the differences. Right? Okay. So this is 91. Then I have a white that I got. This is color 88. So this is like pure white. And then I have this really pretty periwinkle. This is color 100. Ooh, that is not showing true to color. Let's see. Not at all. That does not help. That does not help. No. This is much more of a purpley blue than it's showing up on camera. That's showing up as like a baby blue, but it's not. It is periwinkle. It's like a powdery periwinkle blue. Okay. And then I have wait a minute. Did I get more of that one than I thought I did? Okay, I'm going to have to look. Because anyway, then I have this blue. This is color 96, and this is a true blue. It's what you would call a true blue. So that's 96. So these are the 3 like blue colors that I have. This one is still not okay. But there are those. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a quick peek and make sure that, because there's a lot in the bottom of this that I didn't think that I... Oh. Oh, okay. 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 That makes sense now. Because I was like, I know I didn't order all of that. Okay, this is another beigey white. It's not the same as this. This is 88 and this is 80. So this one is showing up more on camera of a cream, and this one's showing up more of a white, but it looks the opposite in real life. I don't understand what's happening, but sure, this one's cream and this one's white. That's what we'll say. So this is 80 and this is 88. This one is 88, a white. And then the creamy colored one, it looks like on camera, is 80. Okay, because I was looking down and I was like, I don't think I have that many of one color. I thought I only bought 4 of each color. Okay, so this should all be, this is all 80. I'm trying to put them all together just to make sure that I showed you everything. But let me know if you've ever heard of the Loose Ends Project. Oh, this is Swanson's fabric, right? This is the company. We are the no-kill shelter for your fiber stash. So if you have things that you maybe want to send them, I think you can. I think that's the purpose of this. I mean, at least that's what I think anyway. So I'm trying to let you read that if you want, while I resort this mishigas down here. Wait, do I have another? No. Okay. Oh, my hat. What is this? What did I do? Okay, that's that one. That's this one. Okay, you should have had plenty of time to read that. And I want to keep shoving it in your face. So that is this one. No, I lied. That's this one. Not, I didn't lie to you. I lied to myself. That's that. That. Okay. So yes, I've shown you all the colors. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure that I did everything according to, but there is definitely an interesting, I don't know why I'm trying to organize this all back in this box when I just said I was going to take a picture, didn't I? Okay, well, I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out later. But I want to make sure that I have 4 of each thing. Okay, there's that. Okay. Am I missing one? I said 4 on all of the things. Nope, I'm not missing one. I'm losing my mind, apparently. That's what it feels like. All of this green can go here. Okay, so now that can go there. That's not going to stay on the floor. Let's pick that back up. Okay, so here is the yarn again. So you can see most of the beiges and things are on the bottom. That's kind of what I tried to layer so you could see the colors. If I turn it this way, then you can see the yellows and things in there. So I like cotton, right? I love using cotton, so that's why I focused on this. There was so much yarn in there, guys. I mean, let me see. Let me just see if there's anything left on there. We'll see what we can find. Um, oh, so ivory, mushroom, sand, white, taupe, yellow, raspberry, scarlet, cerulean, teal. It looks green though. Periwinkle. Those are the ones that I ordered. Okay. So I was trying to see if there's anything left on the website, which again I should have done before now, but I did not. Okay, so I'm going to the website and we'll see what happens. Okay, yeah. Okay. 50% of sales goes to loose ends. Great yarn for a great cause. The final drop of these incredible yarns. So there is still yarn on their website. Today that I'm filming this is February 28th, 2026. But there's still so much yarn on there. It's just, it's, there's so much. There really is so much. So I would definitely go check it out. They have wool nylon sock. They have superwash wool DK. They have acrylic wool blend DK. 100% wool bulky. The cotton that I got. It says 100% cotton on here, but the band says 85% cotton, 100% viscose. Then there's a lightweight linen viscose polyamide maybe. There's a mohair acrylic blend. There's a wool and lurex lightweight yarn, a 100% wool DK, and then another 100% wool bulky. So there's lots of yarns here. They still have things for sale. So check it out if you can. And they are in the States. So if you are in the US, you can get it shipped to you easily. If you're not in the US, they don't ship outside of the US. So if you know someone who maybe could ship it to you, but they are, I mean, each of these cottons that I got, they were $6 a piece. Do I feel like that's a lot of money? Possibly. But it's yarn I can never get again, and half of the money that I spent is going to loose ends. So I don't feel bad about that when I think about the cost of the yarn for the yardage, because it's going to a good cause, and I can't ask for more than that, right? So I will put the link to Swanson's Fabrics down below. Even if you don't get a chance to get your hands on any of that yarn, they still have lots of stuff right there to check out. And if you're local to them, maybe consider dropping in. Maybe consider giving them some of your fabric stash, right? That's kind of what it said on the little thing. Yarns or fabrics that need a loving home. You can mail them to us or donate them to us. If you live in the area and you need them to pick up, that is possible. So yarn or fabric, right? If you know something that needs a good home, you can definitely send it to them, right? So that is always good to know. Let me know what you think about my purchase. If you've ever done anything with the Loose Ends project, I would love for you to tell me that story. And until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!